Friday night, I did a program in someone's home. Badri Maharaj, do you know Roshan Kanpur? Do you know him? So I did a program at his house on Friday, and we went through this Bhagavad Gita Mahatmyam. And in that Bhagavad Gita Mahatmyam, so many benedictions reading the Bhagavad Gita. And it was astounding that one of the statements was that if at the time of death, all you can say is the word Gita. Okay, imagine you're at the time of death. Can you say it now? You get so much benediction just by, and it said if you can remember a verse, you get this benediction. If you remember a half a verse, so let's learn at least, and it said if you learn one line. So shall we learn a line? Okay, sit properly. Please repeat. Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja ahang tvang sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shucha. You did very good. Give yourselves a hand. Very good. So this verse, such a powerful statement by Krishna. He says, whatever you think you should be doing or whatever religion you think, forget about it. As we say in New York, forget about it. Give up all varieties of what you think you should be doing and just surrender to me. Now, many times I've explained that the word, the Sanskrit, sharanam, everybody say. So it can be translated as surrender, but I like a different word, shelter. Isn't that a nice word? Shelter. You take shelter from the storm. So when Krishna says surrender, what he's meaning is you take shelter of his lotus feet. Just like here, this temple, Jai Sri Sri Radha Giridhari, every year you do that wonderful Govardhan festival, perhaps better than anybody, right? You do that festival. I think you can be proud. You probably do it better than anybody. What do you think, Badri Maharaj? Thank you for the laugh. Very good. So, when Krishna lifted the Govardhan hill, all the residents, all the cows, they took shelter of the umbrella of Govardhan hill. So this verse, Krishna is saying, take shelter of me. Now comes the real thing. Ahang tvang sarva pap. I will deliver you from all sinful reactions. Oh. Could you ask for any more? Your whole karmic debt will be taken care of. Look, we live in America. We all have debts, right? Credit card debt, this, right? We all have it. Say if somebody came and said, all right, I'll take all your debt. How would you feel about that person? No strings attached. You would like that person. Oh, thank you very much. Right? You'd invite him over for dinner at least. Right? Here Krishna is saying, I'm going to take your entire karmic debt. I'm taking it. And then he says, Ma Shucha. Everybody say. Which has different meanings. Don't hesitate. Do it now. It also means don't fear. And there's another one. Don't worry. Be happy. Yes. Now the question is, Prabhu, how do I surrender? Oh, that's easy. Here is Gaur Nitai. What is the message of Gaur Nitai? Chant Hare Krishna. Come on. Don't you know how to chant? Okay, let's wait. Come on. Snap out of it. Yeah, I'm hungry too. But we got to go till 7 o'clock, so we got another 20 minutes. So, all right, let's chant the Maha Mantra nice and loud. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's get back to the poem. Enough. The words of Srimad Bhagavatam are your incarnation. And if a sober person repeatedly receives it with submissive oral reception, then he or she will be able to understand your message. So, there is this book, Incarnation of God. Srimad Bhagavatam picks up where Bhagavad Gita leaves off. So we also have a class in this temple every morning on Srimad Bhagavatam. What time is the class? What time? 7:30. So, and it's also on the internet? Yes? Very good. You can hear the words of Srimad Bhagavatam. A sober person. What does it mean to be a sober person? Sober person means they've given up the 4 pillars of sinful life, which is required if you want to be a serious student of Krishna consciousness. Give up all kinds of meat, fish, eggs. Give up all kinds of intoxication. No sex outside of marriage. And no gambling. These are the 4 pillars of sinful life. If you follow that, you're considered a sober person. Submissive oral reception. Our books are translated by Krishna's pure devotee, the author of this poem, Srila Prabhupada. We study his translations, his purport. So we receive that submissively. And what is Prabhupada saying? Then we will be able to understand. Thus, one will become liberated from the influence of the modes of ignorance and passion. And thus, all inauspicious things accumulated in the core of the heart will disappear. So this is how to be happy. I joined this movement for only one reason. I wanted to be happy. I was not happy in New York City, trying to become the next big rock and roll star. I was not happy. But here is how to be happy. You have to become free from ignorance and passion. And when are you happy? When in your heart there is no more inauspiciousness, like these 4 sinful things. Now, Prabhupada again goes back to the mood of humility. How will I make them understand this message of Krishna consciousness? For I am very unfortunate, unqualified, and the most fallen. Therefore, I am seeking your benediction. So anyone who is a preacher, here is the mood. Take benediction ask Krishna to empower you, to bless you, so that and this is how I should feel. I may be sitting on an elevated seat, doesn't matter. That's simply respect actually to the book and how this seat represents the disciplic succession, and I have to represent that disciplic succession. But here's my mood. I have to feel, actually, I don't have to pretend. This is me all the way. Yes, I am unfortunate. Just ask my wife. I am unqualified. Yes. And ask my godbrothers. I am the most fallen. Although one time, one of Prabhupada's disciples, he said to Prabhupada, I'm the most fallen. Prabhupada said, no, you're not. You're not the most anything. You're just insignificant. That hurts even more. But this is the mood. This is the mood. Therefore, I am seeking your benediction so that I can convince them. For I am powerless to do so on my own. The person in false ego likes to take credit. Yes, I did this, and I did this, and I will. That's called false ego. I. But here, the pure devotee Prabhupada is saying, without your blessings, Krishna, on my own, I don't have any power. What can I do? Somehow or other, O Lord, you have brought me here to speak about you. So this is how I think. Wherever I travel, wherever I go, this is how I think. Because every preaching situation is a new ball game. No matter where you go here, you go. The audience is always different. And you never know what you're going to have to deal with. So here is my mood. Yes, Krishna, you have brought me here to speak. Now, my Lord, it is up to you to make me a success or failure as you like. This is the mood. Krishna, it's up to you. On the battlefield, Arjuna also, Krishna was repeatedly telling him in Bhagavad Gita, don't be attached to success or failure. Just do your duty. So in the same way as a preacher, my duty, people may like me, people may not like me. That's not, what can I do? But my job is to repeat the message of Prabhupada. That's my job. Present the Bhaktivedanta purport. And following in Prabhupada's example, Krishna, it is up to you to make me a success. How am I doing so far? Am I okay? Oh, good. Thank you. O spiritual master of all the worlds. This is it again. Here is another secret, or we say trucs of the trade. O spiritual master of all the worlds, I can simply repeat your message. That is how to preach Krishna consciousness. You have to learn Krishna's message. What book is that, Krishna's message? Bhagavad Gita. And then simply repeat it. Prabhupada was the same way. Prabhupada would say, Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita, surrender. Prabhupada would say, therefore surrender to Krishna. Not surrender to me, surrender to Krishna. Jesus, let's bring in Jesus, right? It's the season. Jesus was asked, because I remember from Our Lady of Loretto Catholic School, I remember. He was asked, what is the greatest commandment? Jesus said, love God. Notice what he says, love God with your whole heart, your whole soul, your whole mind. And therefore, every year, I'm invited to a Catholic high school in San Fernando Valley. Been doing that for about 15 years. And when I go to that Catholic school, I always mention this. So, Jesus is saying, love God with your whole heart, your whole soul, your whole mind. So I tell them, that God Jesus is referring to, here he is, Krishna. There he is. And we are trying to do that. When we chant what is the Hare Krishna mantra? Finally. I got you. That is loving God with your whole heart, your whole soul, unless you're doing it like this. No, when you do it like that, that's loving God. Let's do it again, one more time, with the whole heart. There you go. And don't we love our neighbor? We're not fighting here, right? Everybody say hello to your neighbor. Okay? Merry Christmas. We all love and not only do we love our neighbor, We love our animal neighbors. We don't eat our animal neighbors. So we are good Christians. We're doing what Jesus said. Why anybody should not like us? We're loving God with a whole heart, a whole soul. We love everybody. Yes, that's another reason why I joined this movement. I was a peace freak, peace man. My favorite song, All You Need Is Love. I was all about love. And when I come to this movement, that's all I read. Love of God. Throughout all of Prabhupada, love, yes, sign me up. Love of God. That's my religion. I can simply repeat your message, so if you like, you can make my power of speaking suitable for their understanding. So this is the art of preaching. Making the message of Krishna suitable for their understanding. That's an art. And how do you get that art? Practice. How does LeBron James become the basket? Because he dribbles a ball for a couple of hours every day and just boop over and over and over and over. Repetition. They call it reps. You got to get your reps in. So we do reps too. Here's our reps. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. We do 1,728 reps. Minimum. Yes. So, by practicing, by doing it more and more and more, preaching, that Krishna gives you that power to make things suitable. I try my best. Sometimes, no, but I try. Only by your causeless mercy will my words become pure. Yes, we have a saying. Purity is the force. So I have to live a pure life all throughout, so that when I come here, my words are pure. And I am sure that when this transcendental message penetrates their hearts, they will certainly feel engladdened. Has anyone felt engladdened tonight? I hope so. Thank you. I know I am, because this is what I love to do. That transcendental message penetrates their heart and thus become liberated from all unhappy conditions of life. Now comes the closing of Prabhupada's poem. Oh Lord, I am just like a puppet in your hands. That again, full surrender. I am a puppet in your hands. So if you have brought me here to dance, then make me dance. Make me dance, O Lord. Make me dance as you like. That again is the mood of a preacher. Prabhupada is preaching personified. If you want to become an expert preacher in Krishna consciousness, you study Prabhupada. You study his books. You study how he himself lectured. And you listen over, day in, day out. And here is the mood, the proper mood. If you have brought me here to dance, then make me dance, make me dance. Oh Lord, make me dance as you like. Prabhupada closes, I have no devotion, nor do I have any knowledge, but I have strong faith in the holy name of Krishna. Another key to success. You got to get to the point where you have strong faith. I had a little experience of this way back in 1973. My first time out preaching on the subways of New York. I was with my godbrother, Satrajit Das. And all of a sudden, at Penn Street Station, I felt something very sharp stabbing me in the back. Give me your money. And so I froze. So I turned to my godbrother, Prabhu. What do I do now? Chant Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna! And the guy ran away. I have faith in this holy name of Krishna. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen it. Yes, and so many times throughout my life, when my back was against the wall, when I was between a rock and a hard place, I just took shelter of Krishna's holy name, and sure enough, Krishna saved me. I have been designated as Bhaktivedanta, and now, if you like, you can fulfill the real purport of Bhaktivedanta. Signed, the most unfortunate, insignificant beggar, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, on board the ship Jaladuta, Commonwealth Pier, Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America, dated 18th of September, 1965. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So, if I've touched your hearts in any way, if I've done any benefit for you, if you like, you can, before prasadam or during prasadam or after prasadam, any donation, doesn't matter how much, $1 million, whatever you want to give, would be very greatly appreciated. I have some CDs. I have my latest CD, which is a CD about Damodar Leela and also the Damodarastaka song. So that's one. I have a few Mahabharat CDs, and I have some bhajans. So any amount you can take, one of the CDs, you can just place it here. Thank you very much. And if you like, tell Balaram to renew my contract for 2019. Because I want to come every month, but he'll need some feedback. So tell Balaram that you want me to come back every month. Thank you very much. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki.